Are your maps suddenly not working in your Power BI reports? Getting this message every time you open a report with a map? Wondering about Azure Maps and other map alternatives? I'm Justin from Pragmatic Works, and I'm here to help you navigate this change. Big news. Microsoft is moving away from Bing Maps, and Azure Maps are the future. In this video, I'll show you how to convert your Bing Map visuals, including filled maps, to Azure Maps. I'll explain the pricing model and cover the tenant settings that you need to know. As a bonus, I'll show you the shape map visual, which you may not see on your visualizations pane right now. Let's dive in. So why make the switch? Microsoft has announced that Bing Map visuals will be deprecated, with icons being removed from the Power BI desktop in the October 2025 Power BI release. Azure Maps is now generally available and offers a more modern, secure, and feature-rich experience. It's cloud-based, integrates with Azure services, and is designed for the future of Power BI. If you want your reports to stay current and supported, this upgrade is essential. Power BI makes this transition super easy. When you open a report that contains Bing Map visuals, including filled maps, you'll see a dialog box prompting you to upgrade. Just click Upgrade Maps and all your visuals will be converted to Azure Maps automatically. Prefer to do it manually? No problem. Just select the visual, go to the visual gallery, and choose Azure Maps. Power BI will carry over all your settings so you don't have to start from scratch. One thing to note, bubble sizes might look a little bit different because Azure Maps use a smaller maximum bubble size than Bing Maps. This is normal and depends on zoom level and visual dimensions. Before you start converting, let's talk about cost and settings. The good news, if you're using the built-in Azure Maps visual in Power BI, there's no additional charge. It's included with your Power BI license. Even if you provide latitude and longitude, it doesn't change the cost, but it does make maps load faster. Now, for tenant settings, if you're an admin or if you need to help your admin make these tenant setting changes, go to Power BI's admin portal right here under settings, Power BI, admin portal right here. And once I'm in the admin portal, I can just simply go to my search bar and click on Azure and filter down to all the settings that have the Azure term in it. So all of these need to be enabled. It's quite simple. You can read the fine print if you want here, but this is how to navigate to the admin portal and search for that Azure Maps setting. Here you can enable Azure Maps for your organization. You'll also see options to allow data processing outside your region. This is important if Azure Map services aren't available locally. Another setting lets Microsoft sub-processors handle some features like advanced selection tools. Don't worry, only location data like coordinates or place names is sent, and no personally identifiable information is included. All right, so let's see this in action. Here's a report with Bing Map visuals. When I open it, Power BI prompts me to upgrade. I'll click Upgrade Maps, and just like that, all my visuals are converted to Azure Maps. If I want to, I can dismiss this message and I can convert just one visual at a time. But starting with the October release, we're going to be forced to make this conversion. All right, so I select Upgrade to Azure Maps, and you can see that the two visuals that I had a filled map and a Bing map here. They were both converted. Notice how the settings carry over, but the bubble sizes looked slightly different than they did before. This is expected as the maximum sizes are different between the Bing map and the Azure map. All right, after conversion, double check your visuals. You can adjust bubble sizes if needed and make sure your map layers and filters work as expected. You can test the interactivity to ensure everything behaves the way you want. For example, clicking on Florida here brings me down to Florida. All right, now, let's talk about another mapping option in Power BI, and that's the shape map. This is the visual that I just clicked on. This visual is perfect when you need to display data by custom regions, like sales territories, school districts, or any area that doesn't fit standard geographic boundaries. Shape map uses topo.json files to define these shapes, so you can upload your own custom maps. It's great for categorical data, such as showing performance by region, but it's not designed for plotting latitude and longitude points like Azure Maps. So another bonus, Shape Map doesn't require an internet connection to render, which can be useful in secure environments. Let me show you how to turn on this Shape Map. Go to File, and then Options and Settings, and Options. We're going to navigate to our global preview features here. Under Global, click on Preview Features, and select that Shape Map visual right there. Click OK, and now, once we restart our Power BI, you can see the Shape Map visual is on our visualizations pane. So again, this map visual is going away. This map visual is going away. You can turn on the Shape Map in the preview features, and Azure Maps are the future. So here on this particular report, we started with 2 Bing maps and a Azure Map and a Shape Map. So there's the map information that you need to make this conversion. That's it. You've successfully converted your Bing Map visuals to Azure Maps. You've learned about the pricing and checked the tenant settings. If you want to learn more about Azure Maps, check out our top 4 Azure Maps secrets video in our Map Magic series on YouTube. Also, check out the Power BI courses on our on-demand platform, especially our advanced Power BI. For more details from Microsoft, check out the link in the description. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more Power BI tips. See you next time.